Hey everybody, Patty Ann here. I'm so glad you've decided to join me in the 7 days of SVGs where I plan to coach you through using Silhouette software. We're going to get started today and we're going to start with something from Harry Potter because I know lots of people like that. And you'll be able to use this thing for either an HTV, a heat transfer thing on a shirt, or you can put it on a notebook or something like that. So let's get started. But right before we do, I know I said this is free, and it is free, totally free. You can take all 7 classes, practice this software, see if you like it. If you have a Cameo, you can continue using the free version. If you have a Cricut, you will have to purchase the software, and it's a one-time purchase only. But please stick with me for 7 classes and see how easy this is. Right now, if you use my link down below, the software is on sale for $48 only. I paid $99 when I got it a year and a half ago or so. It's a one-time fee. You only have to purchase it one time. Please don't turn off your screen just because I just told you that, because you can continue on for the 7 classes for free. So join me up on my screen and let's get started. Okay, here we are in the software and I'm in the free version, and I'm going to show you how you can do all of this making of SVGs in this free software. So let's look at where I'm going to find my image. Let's go to Google. And what I did was I typed in Harry Potter Gryffindor because that's the one I wanted to use. After I did that, I came to this area where it says Tools, and I changed a few things here. Right here where it says large, it originally said size. I want to get the largest image I can because that's the nicest, sharpest image, clearest image. So always change it to large, and I'll show you more about that in subsequent or later classes. The next thing I wanted to do was I decided to make the type clip art, right? And I wanted it to be black and white. So the one that I found that I really liked is this one right here. And look how nice and sharp that image is. But watch how easy it is to use this in my software. All I have to do is right click on it and say copy image, open the software and say right click, paste. So like I said, using this software is just that. It's using a software just as if you were using Illustrator or PicMonkey or any of those others. So here we go, and this is what we're going to make into an SVG. Right now, if I went to cut this, all it would do is cut around the outside edge, which is a box, as you can hopefully see here. I just wanted to cut around this, and I want it to be out of vinyl actually, so I'm hoping it's going to cut all of these things out here. And actually, it did perfectly. Let me show you. Look at this. Here's a sneak peek. I've already done it. You'll see it at the end. All right, so what do we have to do? Simple. Look over here on the right-hand side. There's a slew of tools over here that might scare you. Not to worry. To do these 7 days of SVGs, you're going to have to use very few of these tools over here. Now, you might like to learn some more of these tools eventually because they really can do some super duper cool stuff. But for now, we're concentrating on making SVGs. So check it out. You need to go over here on the very right hand side. There's this little thing here to me that looks like a piece of toast. A lot of people said they think it looks like a butterfly. Whichever, when you hover over it, it says open the trace panel. And that's what we need to do to make an SVG. Trace this item. So I'm going to click on that and that open the trace panel. Next thing I'm going to do is click right here where it says select the trace area. Basically that means select the area that you want to make into an SVG. So I'll click on that and then come over here and click, holding down my mouse key, holding it down till I'm done, selecting the stuff I want to be traced or the stuff I want to have made into an SVG. Okay, everything turned yellow, and that's exactly the way I want it to be. Just like this, it's perfect. So all I have to do now is say trace right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to get rid of the thing with the box around it. I no longer need that, but I do need this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and I'm going to change it to black because that's the color that this one is. and I can just come up here to the upper left-hand corner where the cross hatches are. That shows that right now it's transparent, and you can see that it's transparent because look, you can see the lines of my grid behind the image. Well, I'm going to change it from transparent to black by coming up here to the cross hatches, click on that, and I'm going to get the black. And look at that, just like that. My SVG is done. This baby is ready to cut. If I send this to my Cameo right here by going to send, look at this. Everything right here is going to cut out perfectly. All I need to do is change this to the correct material and send it, and away I go. So that's it. That's how easy it is to make SVGs with this software. Okay? Now, I can just go ahead and go File, and I recommend that you guys do this. File, Save As, actually do this. Select it. Either select it or delete this one over here, one or the other. I'll just delete this one, but I'll show you also. Select this, go File, Save Selection. And you always want to save selection if this is the main important part that, or the only part you want to save. If there's a bunch of junk over here off the mat, that will be saved also, and you may not want it. So do this, draw a box around this, go to File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. Now I'm going to save this. The only options I'm given in the free version are Silhouette Studio, 3, 2, and a GSP, and I'm not even sure what a GSP is, to be honest with you, but I'm going to save it as a Silhouette Studio version 3. Now, and I'm just going to say OK. Okay. Now, and I already have it. Do I want to replace it? Yes. Okay, so that's perfect for my Silhouette machines. I now know how, for any kind of Cameo, any Silhouette, how to save this SVG for free and use it again and again and again. All I have to do is open it back up and go to Send and cut it. There is one thing different for Cricut, and I'm going to show you that at the end of this part right here that's coming up next. Oh, I think I need to show you first. Here's the thing. So if I go to File and Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive, to use this for my Cricut machine, I have to be able to save it as an SVG. Right now, I cannot do that because that's not an option given to me. If I buy the software for $48, one-time fee, it's not like a monthly fee like some of those other software programs are. This is a one-time fee and you own it. You'll be able to save everything as an SVG. So let me show you that. I'm going to go ahead and change this from, right now I'm viewing in the standard or the free version, which is what you have and what you can use for the next 6 days for our 7 days of SVGs, just to practice, see if you like this, you know. But if you decide you like it, you're going to have to purchase for your Cricut, if you're using a Cricut, the Business Edition. And now the Business Edition adds a whole slew more opportunities of fun things that we can do, but it also does this, more importantly. Let's go up here now to File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive, and I want to show you something. Look right here. Do you remember before we had 3 options in which we could save this? Now we can also save it as an SVG for our Cricut. We can save it as a PNG, a JPEG, lots of options now. But you only get that with the version, the Business Edition, that costs $48. Right now it's on sale using my link below, a one-time fee. But again, you can do all of this to practice and check it out with the free version. So don't be scared off. Hang out with me and let's see what else you can learn how to do. I'm going to be doing a baby piglet, Jasmine, Baby Yoda, Poppy Troll, Rolly, Puppy Dog Pals, Mario, and Spider-Man. So I hope you'll stay with me for all 7. Now, let's go to Cricut Design Space. Okay, as I just showed you, I saved it as an SVG to use it in Cricut Design Space. You have to have the Business Edition for this, but here's how it goes. So all I have to do is click on Upload, Upload an Image, Browse, and I'll look for my Harry Potter SVG file. And I know it's this one. It has an S for the Silhouette software, and it says Harry Potter, so I'm going to click on that and say Open. And there it comes in just like that. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to insert it. And here it is just like this. I'm going to resize it a little bit because I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this for you. So I'll go make it. I'm going to make it out of removable vinyl, not HDV, so just like this is fine. I always have my Cricut machine, my Air 2, set on custom settings. So I'm waiting till it comes up and it's going to ask me to set the material. I know the material that I like to use is browse all materials. I'll go down to vinyl by going here, go to vinyl, and the one that I'm using is premium vinyl right here, premium vinyl. Perfect, just like that. Say done. I'll go ahead and load this in my machine. And I'll click the Cricut that's lit up and flashing, and I'll make that right now, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, if you can look down here, you can see I'm starting to weed this, and it weeds perfectly. As I've shown in previous videos, when I take off big chunks like this, I don't ball them up and get rid of them. I just set them on the side of my desk in case there's something that I need to use that's in this. I have my weeding tools out, and I need to look at this and see what is it that I'm supposed to get rid of. So I want to look back at my image again. So let's say finish and look back. So I can now see what I'm trying to leave. So I want to start clicking this. And so here is our finished product. Tell me what kid, or grown-up actually, wouldn't love having this on a shirt, on a sweater. Of course, they wouldn't do this because this is vinyl, not HTV. But you could have easily done this with heat transfer vinyl or iron-on vinyl. This is just vinyl, so I would probably put this on a notebook or something like that. So I hope you can see how easy it is to use this program to make SVGs. So join me tomorrow and we'll have another one. Thanks for joining me today. By the way, if you think you might be interested in getting this software so you can use it for your Cricut machine, you might want to follow the link that I have down below because it's a fabulous price and it's on sale right now. If you're not tempted to get it yet, continue for free to do these classes for the next 6 days. Remember I said 7 days of SVGs. And just let me know what you think about it. You may just love it as much as I do for my Cricut machine and my Cameo. So again, check out the links below. I appreciate when you use them, but you don't have to buy it. You can still continue on for free. Thanks again, you guys. Bye.